You're right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? I am out with Mr. Fish up in front on his fancy little Honda. Can't remember what it's called, NX500 or something like that. Space here, CB500X. Yeah, we're doing some twiddles, out for a day's riding, heading towards a cafe, one to I've not been before. Yeah, over in West Wittering, near Bracklesham Bay. I've been recommended the cafe several times by other people, and Mr. Fish, the other day, he said, let's go down there, and I went, okay, let's go.
Keep that vibe. Riverside down.
So the Fishy Man is on his NX500, like I said, and I'm on Tin Man, my 2017 KTM Duke 690. And yeah, it's going to be a cracking little route. We're Calimotoing it, and I'm doing Calimoto the best way with my phone in my pocket and letting Fish do all the navigating. So I'm not having to think too much, not having to do too much looking down at maps. I just get to look around at the scenery and enjoy it all. It looks like there's been a shower around here, but we've missed it all so far. Hopefully that will stay the case, but looking at the clouds, they seem to be getting thicker in the direction we're heading. So who knows, we'll either catch up with the rain that come through here before, or we'll find ourselves some new stuff, no doubt. And I will get soggy, because this bike isn't a wet weather bike. It's got the tail tied and even just a little puddle will roost straight on my back. It's all good, baby, it's all good. It's all motorcycle time, and I am dying. I am itching for a little bit of motorcycle time. Look. I know. Yeah, I don't know if I left that bit in, but just back there is a little bit of a green lane. A little bit of a green lane that takes us up Biggin Hill and then down the other side of it. I think this route actually comes out at the other end of the green lane. So yeah, we don't need to do it today on slicks, not when it's been raining, thank you. I'm such a killjoy. This bike actually does the lanes quite nicely, even with these tyres. I'm not saying it's something that you probably recommend, I'm not saying that, but it does it all right. It does it all right, certainly on dry trails. So other than a little spin I did the other day to my parents and also over to my sisters, I've not ridden this bike since doing some modifications to it and some maintenance. I fitted some racing rear sets, which are amazing. Yes, yeah, I posted about that on the old Instagram. Go follow my Instagram and Facebook, links down below. Yeah, I've posted that on the old socials, but yeah, I've not really featured them on the channel yet, because this is the proper ride since doing it. The other one was just around the corner jobby. Make sure they don't fall off and stuff. But yeah, the rear sets, I'm well chuffed with them. I can't remember where I got them from, SP Engineering, SP Performance or something like that. Maybe I'll put a link to their shop or to the rear sets down below. But yeah, and they are great. They have transformed the riding position. It wasn't bad before, but it was definitely more of a supermoto riding position for my legs before, which works, it's great, but I wanted one which would give me the option for a little bit of knee down too, and they just weren't going to do that. These, I think, will indeedy do, and they'll be fantastic at it too. There's another green lane up there. Oh my word, this road surface is terrible. Should be on an enduro bike along here practically. I've kind of got them set up in the highest position with like a middle for front to rear type setting, and they're really comfortable, but they allow me to get my knees right out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some fun shenanigans on this bike when the opportunity arises. Maybe it'll be a track day or something like that. That would be good. I also replaced the front disc and pads. Pretty sure the front disc was warped that was on the bike, so that one has come off, and I've put on a Brembo disc, and I thought, since doing the disc, I should do the pads as well. I think it's kind of like the done thing that you replace the pads, and only I think 35 quid or something like that more for a new set of pads, so not the end of the world. But yeah, they seem to be all bed in now, which means that I've got full power brakes, which is just great when you've got wet roads and slick tyres. But it's very nice not having a pulsating lever when braking. Oh, this road is fun. This road is fun. Is that rain, or is that just splash from fish? Might be rain. Yeah, it's rain. Gonna get soggy. Silly ducks. Come on, you silly pheasants. You're not a pheasant plucker or a pheasant plucker's son. In the UK, in March and September is our new registration time. It's when people generally buy new vehicles, so they get the latest number plates, the registration for their bikes. So yeah, if you've got yourself a new machine, a new two-wheel toy, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to share some of your excitement and joy for any new machines that you've got for yourself. And if you've got one in mind but you've not managed to persuade your bank balance to spend itself yet, what is it you're lusting after? I've got EICMA coming up soonish. I don't mean to wish away the autumn into winter, but yeah, got EICMA coming up soon, and I can't wait to see all the new machines that are going to be coming out for 2026 there. I do hope it's a good turnout from the manufacturers. It is the place to be if you are wanting to see what is coming out. So yeah, hopefully there'll be some good machines to have a little look at there. I do like going for spins with the old fish face up ahead. He's a very good chap, so do go follow his channel. He's currently posting videos about a trip to Wales, so yeah, well worth checking that playlist out. But he's got a really good back catalogue of reviews and stuff like that, if you do fancy having a look at what he's been making over the last few years. You're much better at the old YouTube game than I am. So this is Goodwood Racecourse, this is, not the one where you see people tearing around on cars. This is the Goodwood one where they do the horses. I have been to it before. I went to watch some horse racing with my old landlord actually here. I think it was for his birthday or something like that. First time and probably the last time I would ever do that. Not my cup of tea. I know it's just an excuse to get drunk really and spend some money on betting, but I'm not very good at betting. I'm very good at getting drunk, or at least I was. Yeah, it just wasn't really my cup of tea. I'd much rather either go to a pub and hang out with mates, or just go to a racetrack with cars or motorcycles. It's an absolutely cracking day when it's between the clouds, when the sun's shining. It's glorious. Good bit of warmth coming off it too. I'm definitely going to have to find a jet wash for this bike, I think, when I get home. It's going to be quite grubby from all the road grime being flung up. The roads aren't too bad. The roads aren't too bad, to be honest, but some bits of it have been well yucky. It's all good, it's all good. To be honest, I haven't cleaned the bike for a little while, so it could probably do with it. I have changed though. I never used to really worry about cleaning my bikes too much, given once over every now and again. But these days I like my bikes to be nice and clean. I do hope that means that when I get a trail bike I manage to keep it nice and clean, but I bet I won't. I think that's the trundle back there. I think. Might be confused. I'm often confused. But nice little coffee stop up the top of that and a green lane to get there. It's cracking. Well, this has been a nice little spin down here. I don't think we're that far away now. Although there has been some wet bits on the road, we've mostly stayed dry, and the wind has dried us off a little bit too. So it's all good, baby, all good. Although I didn't get up that early today, I am a little bit hungry, so I'm looking forward to some food. Heard the cafe down here is very good, so yes, should be a pucker, proper pucker. I was down this way with my sisters last summer, I think it was. We stayed in a sort of glamping place down at Selsey Bill. They brought down their doggos, so we had a nice couple of walks along the coast and stuff like that, and then some good food, and just hung out. It was really quite lovely, really quite lovely. For those of you missing the V-Strom content, it will return, I assure you. Predominantly this is my fun bike. I'm not saying the V-Strom isn't fun, but predominantly this is my fun bike. So yeah, all the while the weather's nice, I am going to pretty much be on this one because that's what it's for. But the V-Strom will come out, certainly as we come into autumn. The days will definitely not suit this quite so much as we get more and more rain, and that bike comes into its own then. It's such a good bike, and it's great for distance too. I kind of feel like a bit of a sucker actually. I'm going down to the Wild Southwest Rally soon, and I'm not going to be taking a bike, or I might take a bike, but I'm not going to ride a bike. Yeah, go down in the van for that. Going down to a bike rally in a van. I know I've done it before, but what a loser, eh? What a loser. But currently it makes much more sense for me to do that, and also the weather is terrible normally on the way home from there, and I don't really want to be riding several hours in a miserable rain. So yes. But anyway, Suzuki stuff will be following on at some point in the future, just not at the moment. All the while the sun lets us, I'll be out on this little bad boy. And what a bad boy it is. He says doing 25 miles an hour. Roughy tufty biker there, eh? Roughy tufty biker. There is something about the seaside, certainly in the UK. I mean, I think there's something about the seaside worldwide, but the UK seaside is just kind of its own little magicness. You know you're at the seaside even before you can see the sea. And cows, we have cows. I like cows.
Tells me it is.
You're smart, you are.
Been down here?
Not probably since I was a kid. Yeah.
Seas as well.
C!
Yeah.
Pirate's favourite letter. I've done quite a bit of sailing down this part of the world. Not from here, but I have done it here. What's that?
Quite nice around here.
It's lovely.
Want to eat and then we'll go have a look?
Yeah. Yeah. I love sand, it's amazing. So there's the sea. Right, we are going to go and find some food, and I'm sure we'll come for a wander back down here afterwards. Yeah, nah. Yeah. Look at the stay of that. Yum, tasty. Oh, I guess we're going to the cafe there, which should be nice. I heard it's good. Yeah. Are we on YouTube?
You're not from round here.
Well, that was a nice lunch. I had a bit of seafood and then a little stroll along the beach. Cracking little place this, cracking little place. So yeah, definitely come back down here. We're now heading back, but we're going to head via another cafe, going to grab ourselves some coffee and cake somewhere. But yeah, there will be a slightly less backroady route there, so I don't know what I'll show that, but we shall see. Well, we went a pretty straightforward route back this way. We're on the South Downs, Berry Hill now, just a couple of miles from the cafe. It was pleasant route, but it was dual carriageways for a lot of it, so nothing exciting, not worth bringing you along for. But we're back on the country stuff now, and it's quite lovely. I can't remember exactly what this cafe is called, Waterside or something like that, but it's down at Houghton Bridge, and it's a cafe I've been meaning to go to for ages, but just never gotten around to it, because Berry Hill Whiteways Cafe is just up at the top of the hill behind us, and I've always ended up there. But it is much more pretty being down by the river, eh? Much more pretty. Tide's properly in. Tide is as in as it gets without being on a flood. Nice. But anyway, this is the cafe. Let's go find out what their cake's like. You got enough room there, mate?
I can get on this side, it's fine. I thought we was going there, that's why.
Ah, I've ruined it for you. Tide's proper in, eh?
Huh?
Tide's proper in.
Yeah.
So what's this one called? The Waterside Cafe?
This is the Riverside.
Oh, Riverside.
Or is this the Waterside? I'm assuming this is the Riverside.
It's a cafe on the river.
Yeah, but the other one's on the same river. It's in Arundel, isn't it?
But that's just fucking confusing, that is.
So that's called the Waterside.
But it's very pretty, isn't it?
It's alright, isn't it?
To be honest, I should come here more than go them Whiteways.
Yeah.
Well, that was a cracking idea, stopping off for cake and coffee, or I had a nice cream tea with a pot of tea. Yes, down by the river, lovely jubbly, just what the doctor ordered for a sequel to our lovely lunch. But yeah, cracking day out. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Thanks for an awesome day. Always good to go out and have a spin on the bikes with you, and always nice to go and find some good food somewhere. So yeah, cracking day all in. Anyway, as you can see, we're kind of stuck in traffic, and it won't be long before we get into a town and all that sort of stuff. So I guess we should call it here before it all gets rubbish. So if you haven't done so already, please do click that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up, and please, whatever you do, drop down a comment below. Anyhowsals, are you ride safe? Take care, and we shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that bar rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bar rubber side down.